Hello YouTube, it's Jay with Earthly Kisses, and today we are cutting soap. As you can see, I have a new way to cut my soap. I could not take it with that miter box. My soaps were coming out looking like wedges and all kind of other funky shapes, so I just bought a little cheapo cheese cutter until I can get my money together to get me a bud cutter. So today we are cutting the Forever Red, which I think turned out very nicely. This recipe was just a little bit different from what I normally do, and it likes to stay soft. It took a while for this to firm up. I almost had to fight it to get it out the mold and everything, but it came out okay. Now, the other soap that we're cutting today is the Lavender soap, made with the lavender fragrance from Jen over at AN Such and Such. You can buy her scents at bescented.com. Hi Jen, happy birthday. Yeah, but I was anxious with this soap. I should have been more patient, and yeah, look what I did to my soap, guys. I demolished the corners. Something terrible. Then I almost dropped it and I put a divot in it down there, so it's okay. It'll still be nice, good soap. It smells, this lavender is kicking, y'all. It smells so good. So let's go ahead and get started. As you can see, I got little tape marks here. This is just to help me measure. This is something else that I'm so excited about, because with a miter box, you stuck unless you have more than one slot to measure where you're cutting. Mine only had one slot, so all I could get was 1 inch. So I'm glad this actually came today, and I'm glad it did, because if you recall in the Forever Red video, I didn't fill my mold up all the way. So if I was to cut this at 1 inch and try to lift this on the side, it would just would not even measure up anywhere near close to any of my other soaps. So I'm going to cut this about here, and this is a 1.5 inch mark, because I am missing about a 1/2 inch from the top. So we're going to add a 1/2 inch this way, and yeah, that's how that's gonna go. So let's cut the end off. I have not played with this yet, so I don't know what it's going to do. Wonderful. Oh, that cuts much better than the, oh my goodness. Bye-bye, miter box. Okay, so we got some white going on up in here. If you recall, the colors were tomato red from TKB, and then it was the red vibrance mica from, I believe, Nurture Soap Supplies, and then I just stayed with the natural soap, and it was yellowish when I soaked it, but look how it's turning white, and I did not use titanium dioxide, so that's awesome. That is awesome. So I hope everyone is having a fabulous day. It's very hot here today and humid. Yeah, I'm going to have to get something for this to bud up again so that it's not moving as I cut it. All right. Ooh, wait till I flip this over. Ready? Bam! Look at that. Some of it is white, some of it is yellow, some of the red is turned pink. It is just like all kind of colors, but that is a cool bar of soap there. Oh my goodness. Very pleased with how that turned out. Move this in a little bit from the edge, because I didn't think I was going to clear that. So of course I'm not going to get as many bars out of this. but that's quite alright. And I like this cheese cutter jiggy. That is just super cool. I don't know how in the heck part of it is yellow and part of it is white. That is just like so weird. I did gel this soap because I did want the colors to pop a bit. I wanted you to be able to really see the difference between those reds. So I'm enjoying this cutter. This was a good purchase here. I don't know what took me so long. You know, I think I'm gonna do a video for new soapers on what to buy and what not to buy. Because I just had to have that miter box. Just had to have it. And this is not going to be quite as long. I could probably get an inch cut out of this. Alright. Look at that. I wonder, can you see this? It's like around the red, that clear base is like yellowy. That red is doing some funky stuff. So we'll see what that turns out to be. And that's just a little end piece. It was a drop swirl. I think it's pretty cool. So that is the Forever Red. Clean things up a bit. Get ready for the next one. Sorry guys, that's my air conditioner cutting on and off. I'm like standing right next to it. It is so humid outside. I just came in from outside. I had to run to the bank this morning, and I walked outside, and I'm not asthmatic at all, but I couldn't breathe. It is so humid. My husband said it's supposed to be 100 degrees today, which is crazy because we really haven't had much of a summer here. See how I have just like totally botched up the bottom of this. So if I offer these, I'm gonna have to do some major cleanup. We'll see. So let's whack this ugly end off that got all botched up. And that's, yeah, okay, so like with this soap, that is a pretty drop swirl in there, but as you can see, I had a partial gel. This is my first partial gel. It did seem to warm up on me pretty quick. As you can see, I got some let's see if you can see that. I got some cracking on the top, so I hurried up and I threw it in the refrigerator. Yeah, but yeah, now I got this little ring down in the middle, but it almost kind of fits in with it because it's a drop swirl, so I don't know. Fake it till you make it, right? So these, I'm going to cut it a little bit larger than an inch. Just for sake to see if I can get the weight up, because I normally don't fill my mold up all the way to the top, and I would prefer to have a soap around 5 ounces, but I have not been able to do that at an inch per slice. So this is 1.5 inches. I mean 1 1/4 of an inch, which is a nice honking size. But that's pretty, isn't it? Oh, you can really see the O-ring there. And then I'm thinking it's the oils that I use that I'm getting this white, whatever that is. We're going to give that a couple of days and do a zap, just to make sure that it's not a failed batch. I've never seen that happen before. There is no titanium dioxide in this batch either. So we'll see. It just could be, you know, how everything is going together, I guess. Who knows? Who knows? I just play around. If I mess it up, okay, I messed it up. It's no biggie. But yeah, I like this cutter. This soap is still very soft. Ain't that pretty? And again, all of this is not, it has nothing to do with the fragrance. It was just my process. It was probably too hot in here. I did try to gel this, but when I saw the cracking, I said forget it, and I threw it in the refrigerator. So I know for next time not to try to gel this particular soap. Or who knows, maybe my oven was just a little too hot. I just stuck it in there. I didn't turn the oven on or anything, but it has been warm the last couple of days. But I would definitely do another batch of this. I'm thinking as soon as this even comes off the rack, I'm going to do another batch. Because it just turned out so pretty. Oh my goodness. So pretty. Okay. And of course, when we cut in the bars this size, I'm not going to get as many cuts out of this loaf, but I do have a remedy for that. I have ordered some larger molds to counter that. That just turned out really great. That was just the perfect amount of green in there and everything. And oh, look at that one. That'll be my hunk again. So actually I only got out of this, I'm just measuring here, I only got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cuts out of that loaf, and they're all pretty much the same size, even with the ends that I've jacked all up. So yeah, I am loving the fragrance from Jen. I appreciate it so much, Jen, that you you know, decided to do this, you know, for us soapers, you know, who likes to find a bargain, but a product that actually works. You know, you spend so much money on fragrance. That is the most expensive part of soaping, if you ask me. So to have someone out there to offer great fragrances that soap well, and at a good price, you know, I love you for it. I absolutely love you for it. So yeah, that is the Lavender from Jen at and such and such. BeScented.com. She is having a birthday sale this weekend. So get on over there to BeScented.com and check her out. I guarantee you will not be sorry. If you're concerned about what the fragrance is going to do, go over to her YouTube page at and such, and she has videos testing out these fragrances, so you can see how it's going to react in your soap before you even buy it. Girl, you should have went to marketing school, and if you did, you paid attention. And that is the Forever Red That is from Wholesale Supplies Plus, and I absolutely love this fragrance. It is a hot seller. They were sold out. They just got some in stock, so I got to hurry up and order me another bottle before they're all gone. So yeah, those are my soaps. I hope you guys enjoyed this cutting video, and have a great day.